What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan, and this is another Cortex Labs quick nootropics clip. Couple powerful products support this broadcast. Here they are. Number one, we have a nootropic stack, our own. It is called Cortex. Been on the market for 3 years. Everybody loves it, unless you're in that 10% that doesn't respond to it, which we're actually trying to make better. Buy Cortex at livecortex.com. Focus, motivation, powerful mood, verbal fluency. Coupon code 25. Get you $25 a bottle on Cortex. If you need my help personally, we have a consulting service. It's a 40-minute call with me, 15 additional email correspondences. It is custom stack formulation from me. 11 years experience. You want me to help you formulate, use stacks, buy the consult. If you're new to nootropics, 2 products, either Smarter, Better, Faster, digital book that teaches you everything, or the Nootropic Starter Pack, which is Smarter, Better, Faster plus Cortex in a package deal. Pretty awesome combination right there. Okay, so a couple questions came through, and again, the questions that are coming through are either me thinking them up, me running into an experiment and being like, oh, this would be useful to talk about, or it's people emailing me questions about nootropics, or things coming up on the nootropics subreddit, which I'm browsing all the time. So a couple questions here. There's 3 questions I'm going to quickly run through that came through that I think are relevant. Flying with nootropics. I am traveling to another country and I'm wondering if I can bring my powdered nootropics. Well, here's the deal. The TSA and like whatever equivalent thing is over like wherever you land, which is probably the TSA. I mean, I don't know, like whatever security is going on at the airport. Look, as long as whatever you have is legal in that country, you should absolutely be fine. So like I've taken aniracetam powder to different places. I've taken powdered nootropics and capsule nootropics to Las Vegas from Newark, New Jersey, right? It's possible. They just have to be legal in the place, and they should be labeled. They should be labeled aniracetam, and it should be legal where it is. They know how to search for whether or not something is legal wherever you're going. So make sure what you're bringing is legal. Make sure it's properly packaged. It's not just bulk powder with no label. Please make sure it's labeled so that the TSA and whoever governing security bodies can do their job definitively and looking it up so they don't hold your bag forever. The risk you run no matter what, even if you're doing it right in that regard, is them checking your bag. There was a couple times where I traveled with nootropics in my bag, and even though they were labeled, they did not take them away from me, but they did inspect the bag. They saw the powder in there, they wanted to see what it was, and fine, that's their prerogative, and it was totally fine, but I got the nootropics on the other side of when I went to pick up my bags. Okay, so you can do it, label everything, just know they're probably gonna check your bag, and that's totally fine. Who cares? Next question, negative experience with coluracetam that phenylpiracetam helped. So this person basically took coluracetam, got brain fog, depression, phenylpiracetam helped. He's wondering why that happened. Basically, it's cholinergic overload, and then it is phenylpiracetam coming and burning acetylcholine and thus making it better. The reason you get cholinergic overload with coluracetam is because it hypersensitizes the acetylcholine synthesis process in the brain via high affinity choline uptake. So it actually takes choline, complex B vitamin, and sifts it into cells for acetylcholine synthesis. It enhances that process, and it hyper enhances that process. So that's probably why you got that. You really need to lower the dose on it. I mean, consider 2 to 5 milligrams if you took something higher, and if not, consider 1 to 2 milligrams and see where you're at. Phenylpiracetam probably just burned all that extracellular free-floating acetylcholine that was going on, or whether it was firing in between neurons at the time. Who knows how that works? And that's why you began to feel better. Last question, Yohimbine helped me in a 200-mile bike ride when modafinil didn't. Guy goes on, pretty long email. You know, he rides 100 to 200 miles, took modafinil in high doses, never could actually get him the stamina he wanted. It would fall off after a certain point. Yohimbine was the only thing that helped. Well, Yohimbine is a pretty hardcore stimulant of fight or flight hormones, fight or flight neurotransmitters, epinephrine, norepinephrine, and it is massive. It is a massive blood flow facilitator, both to the brain and other extremities. People actually use it for erectile dysfunction, so it wouldn't be far-fetched to assume it improves blood flow elsewhere. And what do people do in like these competitive long-term sports where they're trying to have a lot of endurance? They mess with their blood. It's banned to mess with your blood, you know, like blood transfusions and all this other kind of stuff. And so if you want better endurance, modify blood flow, and that's why Yohimbine, because it does that. It was working for this person. So I hope you're watching, person who asked that question, and I hope that makes sense to you. I hope the rest of this stuff makes sense to other people and has been helpful. And thanks so much for watching. Remember, everything we share on this channel is brought to you by a couple products. We have a nootropic stack. It's called Cortex. Been out for what, 3.5 years, almost 4 years. Powerful pre-made stack, focus, motivation, mood, energy, everything you want from a nootropic stack. And you don't have to capsule it. You just take 2 capsules and you're on your way. Right now, Cortex is $25 a bottle using the coupon code 25 at livecortex.com. If you need my help personally, we have a consulting service. It's a 40-minute call with me, 15 additional email correspondences where we do custom stack formulation. If you're new to nootropics, buy Smarter, Better, Faster, digital book that teaches you everything, or the Nootropic Starter Pack, which is Smarter, Better, Faster, plus a bottle of our Stack Cortex as a package deal. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.